Hey everybody, it's Kristen from Soul Runners. Welcome to my cooking show. Just kidding. So I just wanted to talk about the importance of nutrition. It is something that I intend on getting into when I further my business. So it's like a goal I have for next year. But I think for us as entrepreneurs, and especially working in this program, we're all very limited for time. And it's really, really important that we keep our nutrition up and going, because if we're not feeding our body properly, then we're gonna crash and we're gonna burn. The saying is true, you are what you eat. So if you are eating bad foods all the time, you're reaching for the chips, you're reaching for whatever you can get your hands on, you're gonna crash and burn. So I'm gonna give you 5 meal prep ideas that you can do probably in less than an hour. You can do this all at once in less than an hour and have meals for the rest of the week. You'll have breakfast and lunch. I'm sorry, dinner, you're on your own, but there's also a snack recipe in here as well. So I'm gonna do it this way. So these are my godsend. These are just potatoes, and you buy them at the grocery store just as they are. You don't have to wrap them or anything. They're baked potatoes ready to go. All you have to do is put them in the oven. I wanna talk about the bad rep that potatoes have. White potatoes have. They have a very bad rep. But the fact is, they are still good for you. They are a very healthy carb. They're a really good carb that keeps you full, and they keep your blood pressure really low. And they're super easy to make, and you can do fun things with them. So literally, I would put these on my pan, put them in the oven for an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how big the potatoes are. And then you just, as soon as you take them into the oven, you put them in the fridge, and you have 4 potatoes for the week. So that's 4, for me, that would be 4 lunches. I add half a cup of cottage cheese to them and top them with a little bit of salsa, and I cheat and put a little bit of butter on it because butter is delicious. And I have a nice filling lunch that I don't have to think about. I can just pull it out of the fridge every day this week and I'm good to go. Okay, so while these are cooking, I cut these vegetables, even though I prepped them obviously for this video. This literally took me maybe like 5-6 minutes to do. So what I have here is some bacon, some cucumbers, some peppers, and some tomatoes. You can use whatever kind of vegetables you want. I have these lovely mixed beans. They're like the No Name brand. They're $1 a can. I just bought them, rinsed them. I'm gonna dump them in my bowl here. Get rid of this guy. Dump these in. You don't have to do the bacon. It's still gonna taste good no matter what you do. Whatever vegetable, all vegetables go good with beans, I find. Like, it's pretty straightforward, it's pretty easy. And then, usually I put feta cheese in. I accidentally got this kind of cheese. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm not gonna try. But I'm just gonna top that in. Stir, stir, stir. And now I also have a salad for every day of this week, probably a little bit longer. You could go even further and pre-pack them into Tupperware containers. So again, all you have to do is pull it out of the fridge and you have a nice healthy add-on to your potato for lunch. Okay, number 3. Still while the potatoes are cooking, you're gonna make dessert, and they're really healthy desserts. This is my favorite go-to recipe. They're oatmeal peanut butter squares. So all you do is you take 2 cups of oatmeal, you throw it in your pot here. I don't know if it's gonna be smooth or not, but you take your 1 cup of peanut butter, you take your 1 cup of oil, coconut oil, sorry, it's not a cup, it's half a cup, and half a cup of honey. You literally just put this on the element on your stove, let it melt, stir it all together, take it off, put it in a pan, put it in the fridge, and you have nice, healthy, sweet squares for your week. Still, while the potatoes are cooking, you could meal prep your nuts. So instead of grabbing the whole bag of peanuts like I do sometimes, you can measure out your serving sizes and you're good to go for the week for snacks. And then finally, my biggest pet peeve is when my clients tell me that they don't eat breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. If people who skip breakfast tend to eat more during the day, which is a whole other issue on other problems. But for us, if you're just heading out the door, you just roll out of bed, you need something, have a banana. Bananas are the best thing to have. again, they're high in potassium. They control your blood pressure, and they're actually really good for if you're very physically active, because they help with muscle retention, and you don't feel pain or discomfort quite as quickly. Like, you know how you eat something really fast and then you get cramps? These don't do that for you. So yeah, there's my 5 minutes. I hope that was helpful to you guys in some way. We'll see you later. Bye.